it'll be all well and good doing the stream and talking. You're here to get the trophies. So like I don't if we need to sit in silence for an hour, I'm totally down to do that. Whatever it needs, will make it easier for you.
So we're at the skate park with Jala.
Yep.
Where she goes to relax. But today we're not relaxing because we're trying to get
nothing relaxing about this.
million points. Yeah.
You made a game with a great story and a world I really like riding around, and you made me go do all this stuff. You're like, hey, go get all this stuff and don't screw it up. Don't end. And I'm jumping into walls. I'm tripping. And then I'm trying. It's nice and easy, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? And this is
the way it's gonna go.
This is how the developers think we all are. We just got infinite amounts of time to sit here and learn how to skate in their game to get their platinum trophy.
This is not a requirement to finish the game, right?
No,
like we are a narrative-based game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! See,
one of the things, I mean, to drop the bit and talk to you for a second, because I do love the game. One of the things I talked a lot about in the review and borrowed from Janet Garcia when she was talking about Alan Wake 2, right, is the fact that it's frictionless.
Yeah.
I really appreciate where accessibility is and where respecting a player's time is. Where you really made a game that if you want to go through and have hard battles, you can do that. But if you want to go through and you don't like the cooking game, you can go through and make it so it plays itself kind of thing. You can do that. And that's an accessibility option, but of course, you can use it just if it's not your cup of tea as well.
Right.
Same thing with the skating, where the skating has all this bonus content. You're just doing this right now to get a million points to get me my trophy.
Right.
But then there are skate challenges that are not connected to the game whatsoever in terms of narrative, not connected to the narrative. But there's also, a thing in the accessibility menu that is, hey, you can turn off the skate challenges for story-based stuff. So you go in and Jala just skates whatever she needs to in I think it's 2 instances where you have to skate
and then
to advance the spot.
Yeah, and there's auto skating for that.
Yeah, and again, I think that's such a breath of fresh air that we're getting more of in games, but it is this idea of, hey, we made this game and we have, I think, 3 very different and unique systems that if it isn't your cup of tea and it's stopping you from having fun, we're gonna get it out and you don't have to do it.
So close.
Ladies and gentlemen, I take it all back. A-Rock, I think it's A-Rock, but Arrow52 says, Greg, trophy cheater. I'm not cheating about anything, ladies and gentlemen, all right? I think we all admit I've done more for video games than anyone else in the history of humanity, and I just want this trophy. I just want this platinum, all right? And I'll tell you what I want. If Eka can't do it today, I want a patch in 2 weeks that just says automate all the skate challenges. S-Rank, come on, you're done.
There's 13 recipes, from Indian recipes to Sri Lankan recipes, Palestinian recipes to a South African recipe.
Love it.
Just different folks on the team that wanted to contribute to it. So
for sure.
So we'll start with, we'll do paratha. That's the first one, so it's right in the beginning.
Yes.
So.
Parathas again. Start by washing your hands.
And the goal is to fill up your mom's or dad's approval meter. They'll give you a step. In this case, we always start with washing hands.
Yep.
It's very important. You can wash hands normally. You can super wash hands to get more approval points, or you can try to compliment mom. We'll just do...
super wash? Oh, you coward. I super washed every time.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I start.
Gonna save my points.
So,
Very good.
for Thirsty Suitors.
Whisk the flour and
Like I
salt
said,
together.
Oh, I love whisking. Feels
3 very
powerful.
distinct gameplay systems.
Right. So let's do a super stir. A bonus approval, if I get it right. The super has more steps, typically.
And shorter timing windows, I noticed too, faster.
Yeah.
See?
Stick.
I really am an incredible teacher. Press the oil into the flour. Add the water slowly, and then mix it together with your hands.
Again, with you, we were talking about earlier with you guys, with Venba, it's been a year of that, hopefully, and is the start of seeing this and making it not normal. That's not right, but you know what I mean. Normalizing seeing yourself in games.
Totally. It's also different than what you're seeing, so hopefully it's interesting too.
For sure.
Yeah. So we try complimenting her, and that's like a wheel of chance. Sometimes it works. Yes. Great. I'll take it.
Give it time. There's no substitute for experience.
All right. We're going to finish off with a super fry. And depending on the dish, sometimes this is 4 steps. Sometimes it's a lot longer.
Yeah. I forget that finale one's like 12 or 13 or 14. I was like, good lord.
17, maybe? Yeah.
Don't try to one-up me.
14.
Well done, Jala. Touchdown. That's what they say in basketball, no?
And then at the end of the cooking,
presentation. Looks delicious.
It is. Parathas are delicious. My mom's having a memory that's mom and dad when they first met.
How is
Love
it?
it. I love that. And that's,
Actually,
there's so many snippets like that where you, like in the background, even like when Jala was cooking, like there's this effect, right, of the faces coming through.
Yeah.
Where it's like, dang, like it's so easy to miss all that, especially because I'm worried about hitting the sticks or
Yeah,
right.
right.
Thing, right?
Yeah. So we use the dog, petting dog is a thing, but we wanted to use the dog as a way to teach you some of the mechanics because you're about to go into a battle. Yeah.
You also made him look like the thing from Neverending Story.
So this dog was in another prototype we had that we ended up not making, but we wanted to bring the dog back in.
Keep the dog. We got to keep the dog.
Well, it's the star nose and everything. It was so cute. So.
Waffle on the Run says, oh my god, I love this dog. And again, what I really dug, and I talked about in the review, right, was the idea that you get a whole bunch of these, right? There's a whole bunch of possible weaknesses, but it's, you can see with Sergio's HUD up there, he's got 2 that you can find.
Yeah, he's got 2 weaknesses.
You're into me, so I can use Thirst on you.
Yeah.
Whereas if you meet somebody and they're like...
Aesthetically, like, you have these set pieces where these battles and then cooking, and then having a more dynamic way of getting between those with the skating just made sense. It's more like we start with an idea, but we let the game tell us what it wants to be, and that just felt like, oh, that's the right thing.
That's smart.
But Persona does a great job. So you summon your mom.
Not the chapel! No!
And that takes him out of his invulnerability.
I can't believe you brought your mom into this!
You started it.
So when you fall in battle, there's a giant version of your dad comes and rescues you.
Oh, really?
Gives you a little bit of advice and throws you back in the
that's
battle.
great. No, I didn't do that.
I'm sorry I came on so strong, Jala.
The last thing I want is to be Jala Jairatna's friend.
Boom.
There we go.
Title
End the game.
screen.
Since Aruni moved out, I'm out of the habit of cleaning up after messy children.
Did she leave town like I did?
Nobody has quite left Timber Hills like
Your mom
you
loves
did.
you very much.
And
She
that's
has her
another
own
thing
place
too
in
for it,
town.
right? Of
It's
like
not far.
starting
She
off
comes
here,
for
having
dinner
the
a few
stern
times a
mother.
week.
Obviously, as you go through, and
Though
been
that
3
might
years, and like the
change
heart broke
now
too.
that you're back
I
home.
was not
She's
surprised, I
answering
guess,
my
but like
texts.
it was heartwarming to see
I
her
wonder
soften.
why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
She's getting
You sit down and you
married at the end
expect
of the month.
stereotypes. You expect it to be this is going to be the character path.
Yeah.
And again, why I think the story works so well is the fact that you don't play by those
Usually
rules.
I'm
You
all
do
for
have them be
blaming mom
people.
for everything.
We see her motivations. We see her own heartbreak. We see why it's like this. Yeah. See, I almost texted you then too because I was like, wait, is this where I'm supposed to get the 1,000,000 points? Because I feel like I was getting more stuff up here.
No, the 1,000,000 points doesn't count from this one, unfortunately. So.
What a surprise.
Which, if we patch it, might help with your
You know what I mean?
trophy.
Make it. Just put it. Just do the auto win button. You know what I mean? You've come far enough. Do you really just want to do this?
Just put a button,
Yeah.
call it the Miller button, and you just hit it.
Exactly. Is that so hard? It wouldn't be that hard at all.
So the fine folks
yes.
over at RoboCop Rogue Nation sent
What is
you
this?
a very special package, Nick. Show them what it is.
Oh my god, it's a VHS tape of RoboCop.
It's a VHS tape
This is incredible.
of RoboCop.
That's insane.
Now what the hell's on that? We have no idea,
I
bro.
think it's like a lit. Hold on, it's got some sort of LED thing going on. What is this? What's happening here?
What do you
Do I
got?
turn it on?
Oh.
I don't know what this does.
Oh, you turn it on. It's a light.
it's a
gonna
light.
flash.
Oh, this is sick.
Oh,
You guys, how jealous are you of me right now, Chris Anka? This is going at my desk.
Yo, RoboCop, dude.
Dance till you drop, man.
Yep. Oh shit.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh shit.
That's
shit.
incredible.
That's nasty.
I'm pinning that up right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna pin that up
Yeah,
right
and you
here.
may. You may. You want to show the
everyone
chat?
this.
Yeah,
Show
show
the
the
chat.
people.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
I got that bottom. Look at that. Now let's flip it around so you and I can see it really quick. Let's you and I see it.
That's it right there. Mike,
Yeah.
go give me some push pins. We're putting this up like this is my locker.
Okay, I will.